Hi, welcome to This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Gorelick and me. I'm Amanda. That fella over there sporting the very handsome beard is Richard. We are brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park, featuring the famous jumbo shrimp salad sandwich sale. Woo! That was a lot. Now through Saturday, June 29th. It is seafood season at Eddie's of Roland Park, and the $6.99 sandwich sale is shrimply the best. Jumbo shrimp salad on your choice of bread, Kaiser roll, or baguette. The sale ends Saturday, June 29th. Learn more at eddiesofrolandpark.com.
It is a pretty famous shrimp salad.
I know. It is. Actually, I don't even like a lot of shrimp salad, but I will eat theirs.
It's $6.99.
It's a shrimply the best.
So, even though I don't want to appear to be just saying something about sponsor, but that's a really good.
It is a good. Eddie's has the shrimp salad.
Good deal.
I'm not gonna lie. I go to Eddie's for when I need an event catered. I mean, for like a breakfast or a brunch. That's not even me just talking because they're the sponsor. So
Caesar salad. Yeah.
Like I love their poached salmon with the dill sauce. That's my favorite go-to there.
It's a party.
We're having a big day here, Richard.
Yeah.
We're about to make some history.
Yeah, it's a big day at This Week in Baltimore Eating.
It's a very big day. So we have a big announcement to make. Do you want to start?
Well, I was interested in not coming in more because of changes at my job.
Correct.
And that's not immediate, but it was imminent. It was going to happen. And so I brought up to Amanda, like you know, this might not last forever. There are changes
this combination of us.
So I felt bad, but when I brought it up to Amanda, she said, what did you say?
I said, I don't know exactly what I said to you at the time, but I was in the process of a job hunt.
Herself.
Right. Yes, me too. So I have announced, most people probably know, but I did resign from J-More. Tuesday's my last day. This is our last show together.
So it's our last show.
It is our last show.
And we're happy.
Not
happy that we're ending it, but...
So we've been doing this show for 2 years. Yeah. We, J-More and me, were very, very lucky to have you on board.
Oh, I felt that I was lucky to be here. Thanks, though.
We were all very lucky. It was a very fortuitous relationship. This has been about a 2-year relationship here with us, but we go way back.
Yep. Amanda and I go way back.
We go way back. You're my way back, dude. So we're not going to lose each other, but it's been really fun throughout our careers and in a lot of different iterations we've collaborated.
Yes.
I mean, I've known you probably through 4 different jobs, I think.
Yeah. And you knew me at Center Stage.
Exactly. We worked together there. I didn't work at Center Stage, but we communicated. At the Sun, we worked together for a very long time.
For certain.
And then we got here together.
We built many photo galleries.
So many photo galleries. Million page view photo galleries. And that's not an exaggeration.
No.
Back in those days, you could have 100 slides in a gallery and earn 1 million page views. Yeah. Easily.
We did that. A lot of
we did that. Okay. So because this is our last day, well, in a minute, we'll get nostalgic and we'll do some bests and some reflections.
And congratulations, by the way, Amanda, on your new
job.
Thank you. And people, before I might forget at the end, but it was a pleasure coming into the J-More offices because everyone here is very, very nice and welcoming. And I might forget, and if I do, to thank Glenn for all the work that he's done.
Absolutely.
For us too. It was a
100%.
Pleasure to be in this room.
And everyone loves you here, so you're very popular. Okay, so guess where? We'll get nostalgia in a minute, but guess where I ate? This is ridiculous. If you sit back and think for a minute that I have lived in Baltimore now for a good 20, 30, almost 30 years, I've never been to this place before, and I went, finally.
Fadley's.
No, silly. Who are you? Of course I've been to Fadley's.
Come on.
I can't even be like a self-card-carrying Baltimorean.
Matthews.
No, we have a fight about Matthews. Yeah, we have a consistent fight.
The Helmond. Oh, just
come on, stop. Stop it. You're so obvious.
What is it?
Friendly Farms.
Friendly Farms.
Holy moly.
Oh my gosh, people love Friendly Farms.
I know. How did I never go there?
Gosh, I think I've only been there definitely fewer than 5 times in my life. I'd say fewer than 3. And the last time was...
Thanksgiving.
No.
People go for Thanksgiving. It's like a thing.
I haven't been in at least 20 years.
It's Upper Co. I think you're supposed to say that with an accent, right? I can't do it. But it's a big farm. But like the room is just a room, right? With some folding tables and weird office chair kind of thing. but you walk in and you have to order what you want, right? When you walk in. So you say you can have 2 crab cakes. That's what I got. You can have the fried chicken, which they're famous for. You can have one of each. You can have, I think, some ham thing, steak, maybe. There's just various things you can order. The base, like your basic entree.
Beets.
Well, no, you don't order those. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. You're jumping ahead. You're so excited today. So then you take your receipt, you sit down, and just all these random sides come out.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Totally random. You don't order them. They just come out. So cottage cheese. Ugh.
That was a thing, yeah.
Not a fan of the cottage cheese, but it comes out. Peaches in syrup.
Yum.
The peaches were good. I really don't like the cottage cheese. Beets were delicious. Corn. Little donutty roll things. They were totally not like a dinner roll. They were like a donut. Other little tiny rolls. Apple sauce, apple butter, whatever. And then, so then your meal comes and some more sides arrive, including green beans and French fries. and you can, if you finish any of those sides, they'll just bring you more.
So all those first sides were like pre-meal sides?
Yeah, they were
the
like
cottage
your,
cheese and the
yeah,
beets
they're
and
like your whatever, your amuse-bouche of random sides. And then you get your entree sides. And then for dessert, you get ice cream. And there's various flavors to have. So I chose...
let me guess. Cherry.
No, but they did have a black cherry.
Oh.
Sherbet. I got rainbow sherbet because it felt so old school. I figured I had to.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was yummy.
Fine, yeah.
The whole place was yummy. I would totally go back there.
What made you go?
My mom and her husband apparently love it. Like, I don't even... you sort of know my mom, but can you picture her?
No.
Right. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing for them, and how have I never been invited before? This was the first time
It's
they
like,
took me.
they're like totally Schitt's Creek. Your mom's gone to Friendly Farm.
It was. All right. So, can you guess how many of these shows we've done in about 2 years?
I'm bad at numbers, but I'll say 27.
No, silly. Figure out how many weeks there are in a year. Although we didn't have every week.
We took off.
I don't think we
some
started immediately.
Let's say 5,700.
Does anyone out there want to
100.
guess? Close. It's been 85.
Ah, wow.
We've done 85 shows.
Think about that.
Think about it. That's a lot of us talking. We talk a lot, Richard.
We do. We fill up a lot of time. That's a skill. That's a good skill to have.
Yeah, no dead air here.
No.
All right, hold on. Let's take a commercial break while we're here.
Yeah. Can I do it this time?
Yeah, you do it.
If you just got here, you are watching This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Gorelick. Like, share, comment, and follow us at JMoreEating. Hashtag JMoreEating. We are brought to you by Eddie's of Roland Park, where this Friday night, co-owner and enophile Andrew Schaefer hosts a Mediterranean-inspired wine, cheese, and charcuterie pairing at the Roland Avenue store. Learn more about Eddie's weekly tastings and events at eddiesofrolandpark.com.
So you didn't have to say Shrimply the best. I ended up with the Shrimply the best.
Yeah,
But you got Onophile, which that's already... That sounds like a nice event.
It sounds like a lot of fun, and Andrew Schaefer was one of our guests at Big Time.
Oh, was he? All right, let's do a roundup of some of our favorite moments of the show, favorite guests, best dining experiences.
You threw out some ideas. Remember Shelley Howell?
Shelley Howell, her book was fantastic. It's Dining Down Memory Lane. And it's perfect because it's like what we do here, and it's all about nostalgic Baltimore eating, which Baltimoreans love.
So Shelley Howell was a guest here, and the book is charming and offers brief descriptions of the history of the restaurant along with recipes.
Yes, including Marduk's sweet potato soup, which I was like, is it in here? Is it in here? And sure enough.
And a couple Hausner's recipes.
Pimlico cake.
Yeah,
like good old school stuff that you were like, I'll never have again.
Louis recipes.
There was. It was the Chestertown chicken.
Oh, that was Louis. Yeah.
Was that was?
I said Louis and I meant Gampy's.
Gampy's wasn't in there. She said she couldn't. We asked her.
Volume 2.
But we told her we wanted Volume 2. That was a fun show. I enjoyed that a lot.
We had twice here. Levine.
Yeah, Levine.
From Of a Friendly Bread.
I love him. He's just darling. He's got such a good energy. He's so much fun to have in the show.
And he's Jewish.
And adorable.
Yeah.
He's all of those things. We love Lane.
And I got the biggest response, I think, to a show I did with Alan Hirsch.
That was a great show because he broke news on that show, which is always amazing when you can do that.
And we talked about, his history with Donna's in Baltimore and how much Donna's meant to Baltimore. And there was a trendsetter in a very subtle, quiet way. And it was a big thing in a lot of people's lives. A lot of people worked there. A lot of people ate there over the years. So I was glad that we had a chance to talk about Donna's.
It was 100% influential, and people seem to forget that. I think they took it for granted after a while.
They did.
But like first place with the real olive oil with a piece of bread. First place with those amazing roasted vegetables. First place to sit on the sidewalk in Mount Vernon, right? I think.
Yep.
I mean, there's so many firsts about Donna's. He was great. I like Alan Hirsch a lot. So
most of the time it was you and I here together.
Most of the time, but we had some really great guests. What's his name? I love Scott Hines, Chef Hines. I think he's a wonderful guy.
He's at Topside now.
So yeah, go to Topside, because when we like these chefs, it's because they're genuine and they know their stuff and they speak correctly about your favorite hot topic, which is proper Maryland crab usage. But Chef Scott Hines is really good at that, so frequent him. And then who's Gertrude's?
John Shields.
No, the chef that was on.
It flew out of my head.
Oh, I just forgot.
Doug Wetzel.
He's incredible.
Sorry, Doug.
He's incredible. Oh, Hauser. And Hauser's here. First of all, let's thank Hauser, too. He's been a guest.
John was a guest. We had two, I think, biggest supporters were John Hauser,
yes,
who runs the fabulous podcast Rude Cooking School,
ROUXDE,
and my mother.
Your mother was one of our number one fans. But Hauser, thank you for tuning in, and again, thank you for always watching. He said it was always fun to tune in. Cheers, l'chaim to Hauser.
And you and I got into it sometimes in a good-natured way.
I mean, we do that because we go back, and we can. And I think we're not going to end up enemies if we disagree.
No, but our perennial debates were about what is the purpose of Baltimore's municipal markets or non-municipal markets. And I think, were a traditionalist. I
am a traditionalist. I want us to support Lexington Market and Cross Street Market and Broadway Market. And yes, they are being renovated, thank God. And, there was news today that the BMA is opening a branch at Lexington Market.
Yeah, I didn't read it. Branch sounded like an exaggeration for what
it maybe is a little exhibit in the hallways, but it's still a pretty cool partnership.
That's nice, but I didn't like that it said branch, because that implies like
that there's another museum at Lexington Market.
Yeah, it's not an annex. It's just, I think,
more like a pop-up.
It's a pop-up.
But but I'm happy about that.
It's great.
And my argument was always that I find our house and Mount Vernon Marketplace to just be freaking cafeterias for hipsters.
Fair enough.
And so we always fought about that. We had a thing about bad service. I have way less tolerance for it. I'm always surprised about the excuses you'll make for a lot of service, and I'll just leave. I don't care.
My worst moments, and my friends know this, and it's bad, are the first moments in a restaurant when I'm just kind of coming in. Transitional moments are bad for me. It's hard for me to transition from one kind of a place inside to outside. I get very anxious. So if the first minutes at a restaurant are not good, I can get upset.
Yeah, I mean that's when they have the chance to get you, and they should do everything right. And my thing is, yes, a lot of times waitresses will get blamed for maybe something that happened in the kitchen or maybe something someone else did, but everyone needs to be making sure this is your greatest dining experience. It's their job,
and
paying a lot in a lot of cases.
And the other thing that goes wrong for me is where's the check? Like that last moment
when they make you sit there forever and ever.
I have a bad habit of when I think it's time to leave. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And my friends are like, "Oh, we're still drinking our coffee." Well, drink it because this night's over. We gotta get. I'm like that at parties too.
We had a fantastic meal with our friend Scott Dance at Soto Sopra.
Yeah,
that was a lovely outing.
Yeah,
they did everything right.
Scott again.
Well, we had one incident with him, but that wasn't any of his fault. But,
right.
And we're not going to name it because you're not all about that. But then there are things that we agree on and will agree on and fight to the death for, such as the pepper mill.
The pepper mill.
We love the pepper mill.
We love the pepper mill.
Go to the pepper mill. It's amazing.
You're not going to find better liver and onions.
Exactly. It's a great place.
Or better martinis. Really good.
Please.
Martinis.
And I think one thing that we try to do here, I think we did it a lot, was really support Baltimore businesses, right? And we had a lot of sad news this year. There were some major restaurants that did close. But I think, if you just take from us this one message is like support the city and support the restaurants, and you can't complain when they close if you've never gone.
A weird thing people say, I've always thought it was weird when people say, why would I go out when I can make that at home? Well, that's not why restaurants were invented. Restaurants were invented because people like to be around people, or they used to. I hope that people still like to be around other people.
I'm getting worse and worse, but still, after 2 years of this and 85 episodes, you still can't hang on to that mic.
I know.
And also, the ridiculous elevator experience at Bygone, that was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
We love the view. The view there is incredible. You should absolutely take your out-of-town visitors, but I don't need to be escorted up with a narration. I just don't.
It's a little bit much.
There should be an option. There should be 2 lines. 1, if you want the tour, and 2, if you can just take yourself to the room.
Be able to opt out. Because I told you I'm bad with transitions. I don't want to be spoken to. Maybe I'm trying to get in my headspace.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm flirting. Did you ever think of that? Maybe I'm flirting with the person I'm riding the elevator up with.
And then you have to stop flirting to listen to this dude tell you his spiel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need the spiel. I'm trying to flirt here. So we did agree on that. And then also one thing that I always loved about you is you're very supportive of you're very not patient with the anti-pumpkin spice people because it's none of their business.
I feel like it's so excited about it, about being so hateful about pumpkin spice people, posting things on their social media. Don't drink it.
Don't drink it if you don't want it. Don't yell at other people. They happen to be into it. What else? Is there anything else we should tell people, or anything you want them to have taken away from our time here talking at each other?
We did hear from people about how I don't get out often enough, and that was a common complaint of mine, that I need to get out more myself. But I do want to try to continue something that's come up here, which is a Crabcake Survey of Baltimore.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know where I'm going to put that, whether it's just going to be on my Facebook page or whether I'm going to create a site for that. But once and for all, you need to do the definitive guide to where to eat, what kind of crab to eat. I'm totally skeptical about some of Baltimore's favorites.
Yeah, they can't be getting away with it, right? I mean, they are getting away with it, but they can't be right.
They can't. I mean, if they are having a famous crab cake at a place that's not made with domestic crab meat, then I need to point it out to people.
I also want to note, on that note, I mean, JMOR is a Jewish secular publication, but one of our most popular shows ever was the time we fought about lobster rolls. People were fired up.
They were?
Yeah, because either you like it cold with mayo or hot with butter. And, like, those two groups cannot see eye to eye.
Gee, I wish they could.
But I remember that episode. It was so funny because I think we were a little bit worried about talking about lobster rolls, and people were just like, no, this is the way it should be.
And you're butter.
I'm butter.
I'm butter, too.
I am absolutely butter. And also, after my trip to Maine, I'm never eating lobster rolls anywhere else except for in Maine.
Right.
That's just how that's going to go.
I don't think I want to eat lobster outside of Maine.
Yeah, I don't want to either. I mean, Connecticut is okay, too. Maine and Connecticut, yeah.
But I never order lobster in restaurants. It gets weird.
I never do. It's like, how am I going to deal? Is it going to be done for me? Is it going to be out of that shell or not? Do I have to struggle with it? I don't want to put a bib on.
No, I'm not doing it.
No. All right. I think this is us sort of wrapping up. I do want to thank Glenn, your patience and your guidance, and we wouldn't have done any of this without Glenn. You guys have never seen him, but he's fantastic. Hi, Glenn. And I want to thank Eddie's for sponsoring our show. I have some big shout outs too for some of our frequent contributors or supporters or just people who've been really good to us, including Bite of Baltimore, which is Zach Green's Baltimore tours, and he's wonderful, and you guys should take one of those tours. And then Scola, which is Jerry Pellegrino and Amy Van Lang's cooking school in Mount Vernon, and I spent a lot of time there, and they're wonderful people. Jerry's been on with you, Amy's been on with me. They're fantastic. And I want to thank all of our viewers for watching, liking, supporting. You guys have been great to us. We are going to miss you. This is kind of hard. I haven't been without Richard for long periods of time, like ever. We've been together. Okay. Anything else before I sign off?
No, it's been a real pleasure. Thanks.
You have been watching This Week in Baltimore Eating. What?
Oh, I went to Tilted Row in Bolton Hill for dinner. That new restaurant
Oh,
in
that's
Bolton
the
Hill.
thing in Bolton Hill?
On Utah Place. It's great. I was there on a Monday night. Guess who was there?
I don't know.
The Karzais were there.
The car. Oh.
Donna.
Well,
of Donna's.
is it a Karzai restaurant?
Nope.
Oh, it's not.
Nope.
And it didn't take place the place of B. It's not in B's location.
Nope.
It's somewhere else.
Nope.
Huh.
It's in a new building.
Okay, the Karzais, Donna, everyone in town was there.
Yep.
You were missing
Jackson
Cindy
was
Wolf.
there.
Cindy Wolf wasn't there.
Wasn't there. So who else did I hear was in there? The folks from, they were there not when I was there, but other restaurant people came in. The guys from Leffenfeld's.
Oh yeah, the Levenfeld brothers.
Yep.
Wow. What? Why was it? Why was everyone in the
I
industry
think Monday
there?
night
It's industry night.
Is industry night when you go out to visit other restaurants.
When you go out, do you get industry night rates?
I still get what's it called? Critic emeritus.
Really?
Rates sometimes.
Really?
I still get the occasional.
So they come up to you and say, "You were a restaurant critic. We're gonna give." Really?
Mm-hmm.
I should hang out with you more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, so I went to Mari Luna for the first time on Ricerstown Road. It was good. Mexican.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it was
we
good.
should keep this show up.
Anyway,
We'll just come in and do
we'll
it.
do it in our basement. And Glenn will come with us to produce it. He's like, nah, I won't. Okay, you've been watching This Week in Baltimore Eating with Richard Koralik. For more food fun, sign up for This Week in Baltimore Eating newsletter at jmorliving.com/newsletters. Join the Foodie Facebook group at facebook.com/group/Baltimore Eating. Watch this space for more of whatever Jmore's going to do next with the Facebook Live food show. It'll be great. It won't be us, but it will be great.
Yep.
It's going to be different. We have been brought to you by Eddie's Roland Park, featuring the 1 week only jumbo shrimp salad sandwich sale, ending this Saturday, June 29th. It is seafood season at Eddie's of Roland Park, and their $6.99 sandwich sale is shrimply the best. Jumbo shrimp salad on your choice of bread, Kaiser roll, or baguette. The sale ends Saturday, June 29th. Learn more at eddiesofrolandpark.com. Eat Baltimore food, people!
Rye bread, do you think, for shrimp salad sandwich?
No, I wouldn't do that. Stop talking. We're
Okay,
leaving.
bye.
We're leaving.